Join us as we uncover true Bible history. From the creation of the heavens and the earth, to the first man and woman, from the forbidden tree of knowledge to ancient biblical manuscripts and translations. Discover information about early settlers in the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, Egypt, ancient Israel, and Rome. All this and more in our new series, Uncovering True Biblical History.
Blacks in early Europe were chose for entertainment and protection. Black servants and enslaved musicians at Frederick II's court, 1239 to 1240 AD. Frederick II's encounters with Muslim leaders around the Mediterranean gave him ready access to Muslim warriors and entertainers. Modeling himself on the Romans, Frederick hoped to create an image of himself as a cosmopolitan, universal ruler. He was also interested in maintaining good relations with his defeated Muslim subjects, and this provided his enemies with points of criticism. Mandates such as these were the means by which administrators carried out often mundane matters. This mandate orders the training of black slaves of a particular age as trumpeters. The fact that the mandate calls for the purchase of black slaves, if none are already available, highlights the symbolic importance of black trumpeters, symbolizing the grandeur and reach of Frederick II's empire, a practice Frederick adopted from his father Henry VI. The imperial mandate created by Master R. of Pietrastino G. of Cosenza has written, Frederick, etc. to Albertus Philomanos Shoes, the Secreto of Palermo, etc. Entrusting this request to your fidelity, we order that you should make a selection out of the black slaves of our court, if there be any suitable. If you do not find any suitable black slaves in our court, you should buy up to 5 using our funds, who are from the ages of 16 to 20, and see to it that they are trained to play the trumpet. Let 4 of them be trained for the trumpet, and 1 for the high trumpet. And you should send them as quickly as possible, once they have been trained, to our presence, among with 4 trumpets and a high trumpet. Besides, since we have understood that certain Jews who have recently come to live at Palermo wish to cultivate our date plantation there, and they are prepared to do so, we order you to make arrangements with them to this end, even if that means relaxing some of the rights of the crown. I find it amazing after reading this imperial mandate that they actually talked about going out and finding suitable black slaves for their court, that they should buy them using their funds to purchase some slaves that were between the ages of 16 and 20, and to train them to play the trumpet. That is really degrading. Train them to play the trumpet before His Majesty. And then they go on and mention that since we have understood that the Jews who have recently come to live at Palermo wish to cultivate our date plantation there. So I found that was pretty interesting, that it mentioned something about these Jews coming to a plantation that they have there. Interesting. Now this is another thing that I found to be interesting, is when Frederick II had established these musical corps of young black men and some warriors to serve as his bodyguards. This is what it says. Frederick II established a musical corps of black men and selected an entire force of Saracen warriors to serve as his bodyguards. Through education and training, Frederick provided variety opportunities for talented individuals to advance in his service, regardless of religious or social origins. One of these individuals is named Johannes Dictus Maurus of 1254 AD, who rose from the lowest ranks of society. He was born a slave, but was trained in Frederick's service and rose to become his personal chamberlain. Frederick eventually appointed him as chief administrator, and in this position, Johannes became very influential throughout southern Italy, taking on the role of chancellor after Frederick's death. After the death of Frederick II, people kept popping up claiming to be the former emperor, troubling the rule of King Rudolph. Among these pretenders was a certain Tal Cullop, who was first reported in Cologne, then in 1284 AD appeared around himself a large following. Cullop's claim was made more believable by the mysterious appearance of black chamberlains who richly provided him with funds. This image illustrates the spectacular arrival of the black chamberlains. I bet it was something that this false Frederick, this imposter, when these people saw all these mysterious black chamberlains who were rich, they had money, these black chamberlains, and they richly provided him with funds. It's like they didn't do a background check. You didn't do a background check to find out that this is not Frederick II, that Frederick II had died. But they believed him and they brought him funds. Look at the image. Well, this has been another episode of True History, Black History. Some of the history has been biblical, but some of the history is just history. It's just things that's going on that have happened in other nations. Till next time.
Join us as we uncover true Bible history. From the creation of the heavens and the earth, to the first man and woman, from the forbidden tree of knowledge, to ancient biblical manuscripts and translations. Discover information about early settlers in the ancient lands of Mesopotamia, Egypt, ancient Israel, and Rome. Hidden truths about the true name of God and about the early church age, from the time of the Messiah and the Last Supper to the time of Constantine. We will discover hidden information. We will uncover mistranslations and misquotes of the Bible to help you gain a better understanding of Scripture. Hellenistic Judaism and Greek influence of the New Testament will be revealed. In this series, we will unlock the truth about the people of the Bible, false gods of antiquity, their symbols, and their influence on Christianity. All this and more in our new series, Uncovering True Biblical History.